In a single moment, your memories, every happy moment, and every corner of your home turn to ash. This is exactly what happened to the famous star, Mel Gibson, who discovered, in the worst moment of his life, that his Malibu home had burned to the ground due to the California wildfires. While Gibson was recording an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience in Texas, he watched on the news as flames consumed his home, a place he considered a personal refuge for him and his family. I was in the studio, feeling something strange, my eyes on the news, and when I saw what was happening, it was like losing a big part of myself. There's something special about having memories in a certain place, and suddenly, feeling like you've lost them, Mel Gibson described the shocking moments he went through. And those moments became even harder with the knowledge that the home destroyed by the flames held so many valuable memories for him and his family. The house was the place where I lived for many years, where I lived with my family and kept everything dear to me. And today, it's all just ash. The flames were the ones that decided whether his home would remain or not. Despite the sadness that surrounded this situation, Gibson remains thankful that he and his wife were unharmed. We're fine, that's what matters. But those memories. I can't tell you how much this loss hurts. After Mel Gibson, comes one of the most impactful stories, the story of legendary comedian, Penny Crystal, who owned a home in Pacific Palisades, which he had lived in with his family for decades. The fire didn't distinguish between wealth or fame, it destroyed everything. As the fire neared, Penny Crystal and his wife Janice spent hours in tension and anxiety. It was unbelievable, but we felt something amazing as we watched the hellish flames approaching our home. It was like we were living in a horror movie. After the fire, Penny and his wife wrote an emotional statement through the media, saying, "Every corner of this house was filled with memories, and it was filled with love. But above all, the most important thing is that our family and friends are safe. We know that memories cannot be burned, and they cannot be taken away from us." Milo Ventimiglia, the star of This Is Us, was among the celebrities who lost their homes in the destructive Malibu fire. In an emotional interview, he shared his shock after the fire completely destroyed his house. "You can't believe that everything can disappear overnight. All the memories, all the moments I shared with my family, every corner of this house that held us for years, all gone in a moment," Milo expressed his deep sorrow. "You start thinking about everything you created in every room, and then you see your neighbors, and everything around you has disappeared. It's terrifying," he added. Milo and his wife, Yara Mariano, had lived in their home before discovering that the flames had consumed everything. Mandy Moore, the famous singer and actress, also lost her home in the devastating fire that ravaged California. Mandy Moore and her husband, Tyler Goldsmith, lived in their house in Altadena, where she shared the deep grief she felt on Instagram. "Words cannot express my shock after watching my home consumed by the flames. However, I'm extremely grateful that my family is safe. Although the house was severely damaged, some parts are still standing, but it's no longer livable," Mandy wrote on Instagram. "We won't give up, we love this community, and we'll do everything we can to help rebuild what we've all lost," the artist added in her heartfelt statement. Melissa Rivers, the famous TV personality, was among the celebrities who were severely impacted by the fires that swept across California. She lost her home in the Pacific Palisades area, a house she had purchased in 2021 for $7.7 million. In an emotional statement on Instagram, Melissa confirmed that she and her family managed to evacuate safely before the fire completely destroyed their home. "We're thankful for our safety, but it's heartbreaking to lose our home, which was a part of our lives," Melissa said. "Thank God we're fine, but the loss is huge on a personal and emotional level. In these moments, we realize that the biggest thing we can be thankful for is that our family is safe, but we know the work is long to rebuild everything we've lost," Melissa Rivers added. Adam Brody and his wife, Leighton Meester, the beloved Hollywood couple, were not immune to the California fires. Their home in the Pacific Palisades area reflected the luxury of their life, but sadly, the flames consumed it completely. The image that spread through the media revealed the horrifying sight of their home engulfed by flames. Day by day, the predictions were growing, but they accelerated catastrophically. Just as the couple was preparing to celebrate an important occasion, they were caught in the storm. Leighton says, "The house that embraced us for years turned to ash, but the most important thing is that we're all fine." These moments remind us that life is more fragile than we think, and family is everything. Despite the devastating loss, Adam and Leighton confirmed they would stand with their community in rebuilding. "We'll stay strong and rebuild what we've lost," Adam added. Anna Faris, the famous star from the Scary Movie series and other comedy films, was also among the celebrities who lost their homes in the devastating fire in California. The fire destroyed her luxurious home in the Pacific Palisades area, which was considered one of the most stunning houses in the region. Anna, who was always known for her cheerful spirit in her films, did not hide her shock and grief after seeing her beloved home burn. In her statement, she said, "When I lost our house, it felt like I lost a huge part of myself. Moments like these remind you what really matters in life: my family and their safety." The moment she saw her home turn to ash was indescribably painful, but Anna and her husband gave thanks that they survived the disaster. The image she posted on social media showed the tremendous destruction her home faced, but she hoped her community would remain strong and that peace and recovery would prevail. After part of his Malibu home was destroyed, Leonardo DiCaprio expressed his sorrow for losing a place he considered a refuge. At the same time, he emphasized the importance of environmental protection, pointing out that this incident highlights the need to take care of the planet and its natural resources. Despite the destruction, he remained optimistic and determined to continue supporting environmental causes. Part of Chris Hemsworth's home in Malibu was destroyed by the California wildfires, and he said he was shocked when he saw the flames consume his property. Despite the loss, Hemsworth stressed that the most important thing was the health and safety of his family. He expressed his gratitude for their survival, stating that he would continue to rebuild his life with his family. Kate Hudson was significantly impacted by the California wildfires in 2018, where her home in Malibu was destroyed. Despite the shock and sadness, Hudson showed her strength and resilience in the face of loss, emphasizing that family and community are what truly matter in life. She expressed gratitude that her family was safe and continued supporting charitable efforts for those affected by the fires. As we reflect on the stories of these celebrities and their incredible resilience in the face of such unimaginable loss, it's clear that no matter how famous or wealthy we become, we are all vulnerable to life's unexpected challenges. But the strength and determination shown by these stars, along with their unwavering support for their communities, prove that even the toughest situations can be overcome with love and perseverance. If you found this video touching or inspiring, be sure to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about these stories and how they've touched you. And don't forget to subscribe to Fame Wave for more in-depth stories, celebrity news, and personal journeys like these. Join the Fame Wave community. We have tons of exciting content coming your way. Stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for being a part of our journey.